Skeleton Crew premieres in 11 days, and this new trailer just revealed that bounty hunters will play a major role in this upcoming Disney Plus show.
What did he say?
Oh yeah, and this new trailer also revealed a new mystery. Who is under that mask?
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Yes, you heard that correctly. For the fourth time in 1 year, Star Wars fans have yet another masked character, which causes for speculation to run wild in the Star Wars fandom. But before we get to who's under that mask, let's talk about this new trailer and the mention of bounty hunters. So Skeleton Crew premieres on December 3rd, 11 days from now, and it will show us the adventure of these 4 kids who leave their seemingly safe home planet and get blasted off into the unknown and dangerous Star Wars galaxy. They will meet a Force-sensitive character played by Jude Law named Jod Nawood. Now, we don't really know much about Jod's character other than the fact that he's a Force user. Whether he's a Jedi or a Sith or something in between, we don't know. But these kids themselves don't even know whether or not to trust him. However, he's their only hope.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
So the 5 of them and their droid SM-33 will try to get back to these kids' home world. We also know that Skeleton Crew is a show about pirates. We know that this character right here, who's played by Jaleel White, who's most known for his role as Steve Urkel, will be a pirate, and this werewolf-looking motherfucker is Captain Brutus. He will be the captain of the pirates that are hunting down these kids. And we know all that information because of all the trailers that we received for this show. We don't know much about the plot of this series, how it's going to end, who Jude Law's character really is, and we really don't know what's going on with these kids' seemingly safe home planet. As just the other day, the co-creators of the show, John Watts and Christopher Ford, revealed that this home planet is named At-Aten, and at some point this planet of At-Aten was titled the Crown Jewel of the Old Republic. Now, in this video, we won't be diving into what the hell that means, but it does explain why their planet will be significant moving forward in the Star Wars timeline. Okay, so that's enough of a description for this Skeleton Crew show. Let's get to this new trailer and what the hell's going on with these bounty hunters. So because this show airs in 11 days, there's a lot of marketing going on for this series. Lucasfilm and Disney have gone the route of short trailers, 20 to 30-second trailers that get fans hyped up by adding in a few new details here and there. So we've gotten over 10 trailers for this Skeleton Crew series already. And the same line is said by Jod Nawood in multiple trailers. And this is that line.
A crew of murderous pirates is coming. A crew of murderous pirates is coming. We have to hurry.
Almost every trailer has Jod Nawood saying the line, murderous pirates. However, in this new trailer for Skeleton Crew, the line has changed. Jude Law is no longer saying
murderous pirates.
He now says this.
Crew of murderous bounty hunters.
What? Like I mentioned before, this is a show that's been described to us to be a show about pirates. Jaleel White, this werewolf-looking guy, even Jod Nawood might be a pirate himself. And the line in the trailer, time and time again, was
murderous pirates.
Pirates. Not murderous bounty hunters. Now, before you sit here and go, Mike, what are you even babbling on about? Pirates, bounty hunters, who cares? Oh, you should care. Not only is the word bounty hunters implying that we could be seeing characters like IG-88, BOSSK, Boba Fett, Cad Bane, but it also implies that these trailers have been lying to us. Multiple trailers before this one have been saying murderous pirates, but that's not the line that Jod Nawood says in this show.
Crew of murderous bounty hunters.
So if that line is a lie, then what else in all these different trailers is a lie? And it gets even crazier than that. When Jude Law says,
crew of murderous bounty hunters,
we see this character pop up onto screen. And like I asked at the top of this video, the big question is, who is under that mask? And we'll get to who I think it is in just a little bit. But the line is bounty hunters. Multiple bounty hunters. And if we know one thing about bounty hunters in Star Wars is they don't tend to work together. We've seen them work together a few times, like in the Clone Wars with Cad Bane, but usually they work solo. For example, look at The Empire Strikes Back. Darth Vader hires all these different bounty hunters to hunt down the heroes. But Boba Fett is the one who finds Leia and Han. He's not working together with BOSSK or 4-Loom to find out where they are. So that means multiple different bounty hunters are going to be sent at our heroes in this Skeleton Crew series. And like I said before, this could cause us to see some very familiar faces in this Skeleton Crew series. Faces we haven't seen in a long time in Star Wars. Like I just showed you this lineup from The Empire Strikes Back, many of these bounty hunters haven't been seen in decades. BOSSK has a little bit more screen time in the Clone Wars with Boba Fett, but characters like IG-88, Loom, Zuckuss, Dengar, they don't really get their love in any other Star Wars projects. Yes, they can be seen in the comics, but we want to see them in live action again. And Skeleton Crew is the perfect spot for this. Bringing in a character like Zuckuss is not going to take away from the story with these 4 kids. It's only going to be an awesome nod to the fans who remember that character from The Empire Strikes Back. And Lucasfilm has done this quite a bit in recent past with Disney Plus shows, bringing back characters that fans haven't seen in years. For example, The Mandalorian brought back an iconic droid from Star Wars. Iconic, I guess, is an overstatement, but R5 that had a bad motivator. Uncle Owen, this droid has a bad motivator.
Uncle Owen!
Yeah?
The R2 unit has a bad motivator, look!
R5 was the droid that Uncle Owen and Luke almost took instead of R2-D2. But because of his bad motivator, he went back with the Jawas. And we never saw R5 again. At least until The Mandalorian. And in The Mandalorian Season 3, he plays a major role in helping Din Djarin and Grogu save the day, taking back their home world of Mandalore. So this is something really cool that Lucasfilm loves to do, bring back these smaller characters from the original trilogy and give them more of a main role. So why not do the same thing with a BOSSK or an IG-88 or a Zuckuss or a Dengar? And that brings us to our new mysterious masked character. It seems like in this one very brief scene that we get of this character, that the pirates around him, as you can see Jaleel White's character right there off to the side, are almost lined up in a hallway as they allow the bounty hunter to enter, showing that maybe they are scared of him or they're showing him a sign of respect. But to me, without getting into who's under that mask just yet, it seems like these pirates are hiring bounty hunters to go find these kids, or maybe to go find Jod Na Nawud, and these 4 kids are just caught in the crosshairs. So yes, this show will still be about pirates, but these pirates are going to hire professional bounty hunters to hunt down these kids and Jod Na Nawud. So now let's get to who's under that mask. We really don't have much to go off of here. This mask has never really been seen in Star Wars before. Yes, there are some masks that look like this, but not this exactly. And really the only other detail that we have of this character is the trench coat that he is wearing. And that has caused many fans to believe that this is just Jod Na Nawud under this mask, as he is wearing a trench coat in many of the trailers. However, the trench coat that Jod is wearing is a different color entirely from this one. And how could Jod Na Nawud be the bounty hunter that's hunting down Jod Na Nawud? That doesn't even make sense. He's hunting himself?
I don't think so.
Now, there could be a number of mysterious characters under this mask, and I don't want to start throwing out crazy names like Starkiller or Cal Kestis, like we did with Marok in the Ahsoka series, because, well, we know how that ended. But I will throw out one name, Cad Bane. Now you might be saying, Mike, Cad Bane died in the Book of Boba Fett. Did he really? Many Star Wars fans believe that Cad Bane survived this fight between him and Boba Fett on Tatooine and is still alive and well. Not to mention, the 2 descriptions that we have for this new character is the mask and the trench coat. This mask would fit perfectly for Cad Bane as he had those 2 tubes that ran out of the side of his head. On this mask, we see what looks to be some sort of tube on either side of this mask. And the trench coat, well, we've seen Cad Bane in this same trench coat many times in Star Wars. So for now, I'm just going to guess Cad Bane. We could go crazy and start going off with these wild character theories, but we're going to keep it simple for now. Cad Bane, and that's it. But tell me in the comment section below if you think this character could be somebody else, because there's always the possibility that we've been Maroked. Over the last year, there has been 4 mysteriously masked characters that have shown up in trailers for Star Wars projects that fans have grown very attached to in trying to figure out who is under that mask. The first one being Marok in the Ahsoka series. People thought he was Starkiller, Barriss Offee, anybody else, but he ended up being nobody. We were Maroked. Then the Bad Batch Season 3 comes around, and the clone assassin is revealed, another masked character. And a lot of fans thought that that character was Tech, being brought back to life. However, we were Maroked, and the clone assassin was nobody. The third masked character was in the Acolyte, and that character actually ended up being important. It ended up being the Stranger, one of the best characters in recent Star Wars past. So we weren't Maroked that time. But here is the 4th masked character in the Skeleton Crew show. Will we be Maroked for the 3rd time in a year? Or will this mysterious masked bounty hunter be revealed to be somebody of significance? Possibly Cad Bane. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Why do you think they changed this line in the trailer from murderous pirates to murderous bounty hunters? Because not only is there a huge difference, but it also means that there could be other lies in these trailers that we haven't noticed yet. But tell me what you think in the comment section below. And speaking of crazy stuff in trailers, I just made this video about an Old Republic connection in this Skeleton Crew show and the possibility that Jude Law is playing a Sith Lord. So go check all that out in this video right here.